Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2026 BMW 330i. This model's finished off in a skyscraper gray metallic with options. MSRP is just over $57,000. We have a lot to go over for this smaller sedan. It has a lot to offer. And underneath, it's powered by the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbo. This is also paired to the 48-volt hybrid system, along with the 8-speed automatic. It pumps out 255 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. This model here is rear-wheel drive. 0 to 60 is 5.6 seconds, and it has a top speed up to 155 miles an hour. Now, this model also has a few packages, two of them, M Sport and the M Sport Pro package, where there's gloss black accents up front, forward camera, which is an option. There's also active grille shutters too, parking sensors, a dark housing for all of the LEDs, and some very nice crisp and angular lines up front. There's also more crisp lines coming down the hood just to tie it in very nicely. Now, this also has the red M Sport brakes, along with this very cool two-tone design for the wheel. I think it matches this skyscraper gray very nicely. There's also gloss black for the power folding side mirrors with a camera and a turn signal. It's on the window trim, and there's a sunroof up top. There's also more crisp lines and edges flowing down the side in that lower side skirt area. And then a gloss black trunk mounted spoiler, a dark housing for the LEDs, backup camera, parking sensors, dual exhaust with more gloss black accents. Now, you can also use the key fob or the release underneath to gain access to your cargo space, where this has a powered trunk lid. For the 3 Series, there's no storage under the floor, but you have some bins on both sides. You have some tie-down hooks. You can also fold down the back seats as well if you need even more space. So it's pretty practical for its sizing. And then you can just close the trunk, or you can lock the vehicle. Now, if it does lock, grab any door handle, as it has proximity door handles, and you can easily unlock and lock this vehicle. Now, this is also paired with the Cognac Sentex leather seats, which I think is a good combo. Harman Kardon is also an option. There's ambient lighting with the brushed accents too. And with this seat released, you can see just how large that opening is to place items in the back. And at 5'10", it's actually pretty spacious. There's vents, climate adjustments, along with some auxiliaries, and I have about 1 inch or so of headroom. Now, there's also the armrest with cup holders in the middle, and you can also fold this middle seat down individually. Now, there's no storage pockets behind the seats, which is interesting to see. Some BMWs have it, some do not offer that. There's memory seating adjustments, window controls, side mirror adjustments, trunk release, and then more storage. And of course, the same design for these front seats. They are automatic with the 1 manual leg support. And as we start this up, we have a solid black leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design and some brushed accents. Cruise control settings on the left. Right side, you have volume, tuning, Bluetooth, and voice commands. And then the control to go through all of this content. So you have quite a lot that you can scroll through just depending on what you would like to see. And then you can even adjust the layout too. So you have a few different configurations there, and you can go through the head-up display and configure that as needed. Headlight adjustments with a dimmer switch and 1 air vent are on the left. And then with the infotainment system, you have quite a lot to go through. There's Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all of your lighting settings, different driving settings, drive recorder, which is an option too. You can set all of that up accordingly. There's also some more info on this left side, and then you can get into climates. There's navigation and music, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and temperature adjustments. Wood trim underneath that with some lighting and vents, and then volume tuning, hazards, and defrosters. Now, underneath this cover, there's wireless charging with cup holders and auxiliaries. And you also have the shortcuts, so you don't have to use it as a touchscreen system, which is nice. Now, this is how you put it into reverse, where there's backup assistance along with automatic parking and then the 3D view. So you have no shortage of visibility issues. Now, when you put it into drive, you can push this shortcut right here and bring that up in full screen. There's also traction control, parking sensors, engine start stop, and then a few different driving modes. You can configure 2 of these, which is nice. Auto hold in the e-brake. There's an auxiliary with storage, a locking glove box, and then garage door buttons, dome lights, and controls for both the sunroof and sunshade. And then with a look at visibility, for a small vehicle, it's actually pretty easy to see over both sides. And still in sport mode, 2nd gear with iconic sounds on, here we go. And that's just a slight acceleration And I'm not sure if the camera will be able to pick this up or not, but we'll slow back down and do that again, shutting the iconic sounds off. And I'll turn it on here. Under an acceleration, hopefully the camera can pick that up. I do agree with some people that yes, it is a little bit of a gimmick, but honestly, it sounds really cool. If you're not looking for a loud exhaust, this is almost an active exhaust system, if you want to call it that. So you technically have a quiet mode and a little bit louder mode, even though yes, it is piped in speaker noises for that. I think it's neat. So if you're not looking for a loud vehicle, you're not into some of those performance aspects and the loud exhaust and all that, it's pretty neat that you have at least the option to do that and shut it off if you don't like it. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the 330, and it's a great place to be. For the price, I think it's a good option in today's market. And again, you have so many different ways that you can spec these. We really like to showcase the different options. I haven't seen these wheels before on the 330, or really this interior and this combo with the exterior color. So you have so many ways to configure these to your liking. You can also go with all-wheel drive too. So if you live somewhere where you need all-wheel drive, you need a little bit more grip, you have the option to do that, which is nice. And then we can get back up to speed here. And we have the different driving modes. So like I mentioned earlier, if you're looking for a vehicle that is going to do better on MPG versus some of the performance aspects, this is going to be a great option to go with. So you can really rack up the miles with this and have a fuel efficient vehicle with some sporty characteristics to it. So it's nice that while this isn't a true M car, it's not an M Light like the 340, you do get some of the handling and some of the cosmetics at least to just give it a nice luxury and sporty feel for the 330. But that is going to wrap it up for this 3 Series. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a huge thumbs up. Huge shout out again to Hendrick BMW Charlotte for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.